Hello Cancer, kia ora koutou katoa, welcome to my YouTube channel and also my Facebook page if you've come across this video on Facebook. So I just want to quickly say thank you to those of you who have subscribed to my channel. I really super appreciate your support in doing that. And also thank you to those of you who have liked and followed my Facebook page as well. So, and I just take this opportunity to invite those of you who haven't done that to do that now, while I remember to invite you to do that, and just putting it out there. So, and that just helps you be able to if you like my content, of course, to continue receiving it, and or just be linked up to the page. So I do have other bits and pieces that are coming up soon in the near future. A little bit of a zhuzh up, a little bit of a change, you could say. As my energy shifts and grows, and as your energy, as you realize with yourself, as your energy shifts and grows, and it's like there's and flowing towards wherever you're wanting to go, and towards where you don't even think you're wanting to go as well, Cancer. So there's a lot going on for all of us. So Cancer, I follow generally my sun sign, so which is Gemini. However, Cancer is in my love's in Venus for me. So I do take note of what comes up if I'm being alerted to it, for myself as well, with the different side that I'm connected with. So, which leads me to reminding you and letting you know that these reads are for Cancer, whether you're watching for your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus sign. And if you don't know what your other signs are, then there is a link in the description box below that will take you to a website that has a calculator on it, and it will work it out for you. So all you need to do is just put in enter your date of birth, and if you know the time you were born as well, you can enter that. If you don't know that, like I don't know what my exact time is that I was born, but it's still spat me out some results, and I'm quite happy with those. So it makes total sense to me. So my cat wants to join me today. So she's a little bit she's quite old, this one. So she's about 17, so she's a bit motley looking at the moment. She's just had a run-in with our dogs. She's I think she beats them up more than, they don't beat her up, but they want to play and she don't want to play. She's a bit past that. But however, they do have some mutual ground at times, and they both take over my bed, the whole three of them sometimes. So anyway, I'm just shuffling. Anyway, she's come to join us today. Well, she's not going to now, she's moving on. And so today I'm going to be using my trusty tarot cards with the Juliet Shaman Burke deck and the Sacred Earth Oracle deck as well. Okay, I'm just surprised she didn't hang around, but that's okay. Right, we're moving. I'm just hearing we're moving. So I'm connecting into the energy of Cancer. So that's what I usually, or always do actually. But usually they just connect with me anyway. So I know them there. So whether I'm consciously connecting or not, I know I'm connected with each sign's energies. So because I've made an appointment for them, they know when I'm doing these videos, I'm here. Like spirit work with me as well. So for some reason, I don't know why they're telling you that, but some of you may be going, okay, I don't fully know what, because there's 3 or 4 things going on there for some of you. We'll each have a different understanding of what that means for you. So it's about that intention. Okay, that's where they're going with that, where spirit are going with that. It's like when you make a commitment to yourself or commitment to do something, knowing that they are there. So And it's like for some of you, that you know, this is working on a spiritual level, but whether you are or not, it happens. And it's whether you're working on a physical level in your human experience, the same thing happens. Like when we make a commitment to ourselves, it's funny how, you know, it's interesting how things roll, and when we take action with that commitment, things roll and they continue to move. As soon as we stop with, for whatever reason, the flow kind of stops or slows, and sometimes we're meant to stop and, you know, and slow down a bit so we can observe what is going on around us, so we can see what the next plan is, or for the future, or the next step is for the future, or just reset, or our energy, or review what's going on, recalibrate, or even it's maybe not even any reason at all. It may be just calibrating. So in some ways, you know, Spirit are just talking, it's not even about, you know, recalibrating, because it's like there's, or a reset, because it's like, that some of that stuff, it's like reviewing, is like, it's like, this is about moving forward into your energy. So it's about calibrating your energy to where it is that you're wanting to go. And it's like being in alignment. Sometimes we need to change things up, and it's, you know, and it's not like, so we're not redoing things, or you know, it's undoing things, or, you know what I mean? So there's that sort of thing. So that what I'm seeing is them like taking out the re's, and going into the future, like as in aligning up, like that law of attraction sort of thing. Okay, so oh, that's interesting, because they're explaining things in a very different way as different things come up this week. So you might find that, you may or may not find, you might find that like right now you maybe have noticed it already, and you may be in that process where something is like happening or coming into something, that sort of feeling where it's like shit just happens, and it's like because that's because your intention, whether it be subliminally or like subconsciously, there's something that's happening within you, that your body or your mind or your energy is clicking into without you even knowing it, and stuff happens, you know, or works out, or, you know, or works out or doesn't work out, but it's wherever. So don't looking, and they're talking about, you know, just because it doesn't work out, it doesn't mean to say it's a bad thing or a negative thing. So it's showing you something. The universe is showing you something to correct, or to observe, and and maybe just it's something that you just leave, you know, leave out or move around and continue on, but for you to see where not to go, or what, you know, showing you something how you, and, you know, okay, can correct it or move in a direction that's for your highest and greatest good, because that information does not fit with you. It may be that some of this information that's there, even though you're going around it, it may fit with you, because it's asking whether it, you know, even that information is showing you something. Okay, it's telling you something. So it's like embracing the not done things, you know, as well. Okay, so excuse the dogs barking. So I've tried to get these done, because some people have come in to chop some trees down today, and they've come now by the sound of it. So I'm hurrying up to get this movement done. So there may be interesting that's come down, because that's come now, because they were supposed to come earlier this morning. So I thought, yay, I've got some time to get these videos sorted. However, and you may be finding, like for yourselves, Cancer, that you might be, things might be coming up, and like, you know, popping up, and not so much a distraction, but you might need to get a wriggle on and do something. So there's a sense of a different way of organization, so going with the flow of things. And some of it, it's like you may have, your energy may be a little bit low, for the lack of a better word, but they're hearing low, or a little bit unmotivated, and a little bit shonky with the momentum of things, that's, you know, so that it's like there's a zhuzhing up of your energy. So we are, however, on saying that we are in a waning moon phase. So things are, being decluttered from us energetically, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, even soulfully, on a soul level as well. Some of it we know about, some of it we don't know, but it's like, that's okay. It's just feeling it. And whatever you're meant to know about or figure out or find out later, it will come later. If you don't know, then just go with the flow, because you'll figure it out later if you need to figure it out, okay? And I feel like most of it, we already know. We got an inkling. Spirit, give us an inkling. It's just not always are we aware of it. So your awareness will be, you'll become aware of it, and maybe, a day or two later. So we're coming into this new moon energy, which is on the 19th of August, so which is tomorrow. So hence a lot of this, there's something like I can feel something like whooshing through me, or whooshing this energy going past. So we have the Two of Pentacles that's come up. They've just moved into that. So change and versatility, which is exactly what we've just been talking about. There may be some, some of you it might be saying, they're using the word resistance, and some of you it may be something totally different. It may be more that you're just not knowing, or you've missed the boat, or something like that, and your energy needs to be zhuzhed up, or something like that. So then we have, after that, coming up is oppressive burden. So something is shifting, okay? We do have the 10 of Wands in there in this script. Something is shifting. It's like you're offloading it. You're moving it. It's been an uphill battle, and you're moving it. You're shifting it, and you're decluttering it. But in here, because it's the Wands, there's something that you have taken action with, some of you, consciously, fully, and shifting stuff with you. So the 10 for me is there is something that's come to an end, and it's yep, done, gone. So it allows for this more versatility, and with the change that's coming, and the juggling of energy, money, energy as in physical energy, and also maybe spiritual energy for some of you, but the physical side of things, but also the financial side of things. So that things may have been a little bit tight, and you may have been resisting that and still spending money, or you may have been just in this funny little space and not acknowledging it. So it's but they're turning it up. So it's you're more able to cope with it now. And I feel like it's more that was more in your head, and it's you were getting in your head about it, but the energy is shifting, okay? They're shifting it, but you're shifting it as well, because it's there's more of an awareness they're talking about. So something is shifting. There's in the phase that you're going through where something is coming to an end, but the King of Cups is here, and there's something about commitment that you maybe have been walked away from, and I'm hearing resistance there, so it's shifting, because the King of Cups is he's about one who both loves and fears. So for him, he's not wanting to go into a relationship of an emotional relationship with somebody, generally a love, could be a friendship, or however I'm looking at, maybe they're talking about extending that out into a partnership of some kind, whether it be a business or a community event or something like that, where you're maybe working together. So there's something about that where you may have, you may be walking away from it, or moving, shifting, changing your mind about it, because your circumstances have changed. And I feel like that's where the resistance is, you've been holding on to maybe something that, you started, and it's but it's just not fitting now, or you've been a part of. So there's something that's coming to it. I feel like it's got something to do with a commitment of some sort. But it's oh, okay, but don't, it's just time for you to move, because then you'll block. There's something about the 10 here. Contentment and a happy home life, because it's there's something coming to an end there, where and it's because in doing that, it's you're not able to get on with your own stuff with your family, and this, there may be some emotional things that are going on there. So it's your energy's being moved over this way, but it's come on, there's some sort of balance that needs to be for you to come back into balance. It's about family stuff as well, and because they're coming back to this side of things as well. So where you still juggle a little bit, but it's starting to I feel like things are starting to move, or start to move, because it's there's this emotional attachment to something, where I feel like you may be thinking and feeling that you may be letting some people down or someone's down, but at the end of the day, you know, we're not recognizing something, and we're holding on to something and other people's expectations when they probably don't even expect it as well. It's like there's definitely something going on there with some of you, okay? So feel free, remember to, they just reminded me to you know, like this may be something that's in a slightly different realm for you, but just, you know, feel free to change the characters and don't make it fit. But there'll be, in the story, there will be something that in here that may, you know, reflect with what you're doing, okay, where you're going. So the Ten of Pentacles here with this as well. A passing of positive traditions. A passing of positive traditions. Give me 5 minutes. In that, so with the pentacles, so okay, there might be something with that with you. Give me 5 minutes. Give yourself 5 minutes. You might tell people to say, you might need to say to people, give me 5 minutes. I've just got to sort something out. So then we have the Ten of Pentacles with the passing of positive traditions. So sorry, I have to look a bit closer because I haven't got my glasses. Oh, there they are, there, handy. So it's kind of there's something there that's, you know, that's like, even that's, I feel, because that was in reverse, or that is, and I'm going to turn that around. So there's something that is shifting where you're able to turn things around, basically, into something where the family has come together, and you see a balance of energies and things in this with this new moon coming up. So I feel like, you know, there's a lot of things that are shifting for you, which is absolutely beautiful. And I feel like some of them are not, you know, they're not going to be like, some of them, for some of you, they'll be like massive kind of shifts for you, and you know, with the way that you're thinking and being and doing things. And others of you, it's going to be slightly different. It may be a really nice subtle one, because it's like you've felt and you've sensed it coming, and it's like, yay. So it's just like a shift, and it's like, oh, but there's a bliss sort of a feeling coming over me there. So then we have the Five of Pentacles. There's lots of wealth or faith. So that's in come out reverse as well. Okay, so it's something there. So that, okay, where are they going with that in reverse? There's something about you maybe not recognizing it fully, and not allowing yourself to go there to understand it and feel it and recognize it. So like the Five of Pentacles there. So, but it's like there, I feel like there's something there that you are not, you know, that it's, you know, some of you are not, you haven't got that there. You've maybe had a loss of that faith and that you can do it for some of you. And some of you, it's like you've been doing it, but it's maybe going, you know, not feeling that you can go the next level or move it. So there's something that's shifting in there. But I feel like, you know, there's something about giving and receiving as well, and being, you know, but it's like things are turning, okay, that's where they're going. Things are turning around, okay, where it's like you'll be able to put in more energy, but it's about giving and receiving as well, and allowing yourself to not, and observing yourself that you're not over exerting or overspending your energy, and allowing people to help you as well. But in there's this exchange of energy of having faith with yourself. Then we have the public, the Six of Wands with public acclaim. And success. So there's something there that I feel a lot of you, you know, are already there. It's just like you're going through emotion or a phase of, like a lot of us go through it sometimes, but it's your turn now, and you know, of shedding something. It may be, you know, for something emotional, and you know, that's come from the past, or could be something that's just recent or right in the now. That you're kind of like moving, okay? So it's like, I just want to take a breath, and then I needed to take a breath, and it's like, but it's like, yes, go, and it's like, now it's smoother, okay? A lot more in control, or a lot more knowing that things are going in the right direction, or there's a lot more understanding or some healing that you've done. So it's like I'm feeling like I'm able to move, or a lot more understanding. So the Six of Wands here with this is telling you that something there. It's like, and you know, it says public acclaim and success, but it may be that you may be sharing your journey with some people, or it may be that you know, this whatever you've been going through, it helps you understand something, and it's like, and so now you're more able to get out there in whatever you're doing. So it's a sense of achievement, and people, you know, around you, not necessarily the public, but there's that sense of achievement that you've understood something, you know, processed something, and now it's like, now I get it, and now I'm able to, like, you know, work with it and move freely into this new phase, you know, of whatever it is that for you. Beautiful. So there's a lot of industriousness that's happening around, as you can tell, and there's the dogs barking, and you can probably hear the beeping of a truck reversing, and at the moment. So it's kind of like, okay, a lot of industriousness that's happening around me at the moment. And interesting, that's right now it's been have a little bit of a quiet period, but it's and I feel like that's it's got something to do with you. So there's something about energy shifting. Now they just drew me to the trees, because they're, you know, cutting down some trees or cutting back some trees. That's what all this noise is about. And that, so there's some new growth, and there's something to do with protection as well, and letting you know, because the dogs are barking and they're letting me know that somebody's around. They're letting me know that, you know, so they're just, yeah, they're letting me know. So whether you have a dog or not, there's someone or something there that's protecting you from something, probably yourself, usually, but there's something there, and they're just letting you know, okay, that something or someone is around, that I'm around, okay. Now, often when I'm doing my readings that I've got a booking in, so the dogs will start barking about 15 minutes before. So I know then that, you know, that's one of the signs that the people who are coming, who are in spirit, are coming, and they're waiting at my gate to, you know, to come forth when their person or people come through for their session with me. And it's very, very interesting. So influence. So moon energy is the main thing that I'm hearing in there, is like utilizing the moon's energy to help you with lift your energy, listen to it. When, you know, as you know, a lot of you may be more into the moon cycles now. So like I say, there's a waning period. So there's a shedding period, or a releasing, or a letting go time to make way for those things that are coming in, the new that is coming in, like beginning tomorrow, could be beginning today, or even yesterday for some of you. So just, you know, influencing, allowing, but being mindful that you're not being influenced by others' energies and thoughts as well. So it's like, and this is what this energy will bring for you, but also being, remember that about what your energy, and how you could be influencing, you know, others as well. So there's a two-way thing going on there. So it's being mindful of being in this space of beautiful, amazing intent, and love, peace, harmony, and joy, excitement, adventure, and prosperity as well. In abundance. Okay, so then we have formation. So something is forming, okay, and you are forming it because of the actions and the journey that you've been going, and the way that you've handled it, and how you're sharing and leading the way for others to do the same, and just teaching it, and, you know, in that sort of way, or sharing it, and that when people pick up on how we move through and navigate through life at times, and whether you're in a similar position, job that what I'm doing, you know, and this may be what you do, or whatever it is. It may be counseling, it may be, it could be anything. You could be a shopkeeper. At the same time, you're always in some sort of service within a shop, or you know, or even if you are in an office space, or in a management role in somewhere along the line there, whatever it is, it's like there is still something there that somebody recognizes or sees in you, and that's where this achievement or this public acclaim and success is like, well, they've done really well in how they've done. I really admire them for the way that they've handled that in this journey that they've been through, or the work, even the work that you do. Whether it be this sort of work, it could be somewhere in a bank, it could be the way that you might be a bank manager or a bank teller, in the way that you assist people in that sense, you know. It could be that you work in a crystal shop, you know, in a metaphysical type shop, or even a dairy, but it's your manner and how you, or even where they're talking about, okay, you know, a waiter or a waitress, a bartender, with they're all important jobs. We all, you know, that sort of thing. Or you could be working, you know, not even have a front role, a front line role. You could be in, you know, in behind the scenes, working on the floor, as per se, in the production. There's still an energetic there, you know, where you're still connecting with people in some way or form, whether it be at work or when you come out. It's kind of like acknowledging that. So something is forming where they're working with you and acknowledging yourself for the amazing you that you are. Okay, yeah, awesome. Okay, so I was going to like go and shuffle again, but they've just said, no, that's it. Okay, so, and it's as clear as that. No, that's it. So there's been a lot of interruptions, distractions that could have distracted me right off this energy, and doing your energy reading, your today. So, and it's like, but it hasn't. So I feel like Spirit, that's part of it. It's like we still get on with life, even though there are things that are out there that come. It's still like there's that momentum, and it's just a distraction. We, you know, we learn to bring it in, blend it in with our life, and learn from it and carry on. Okay, because I'm in my own energy. We're in your own. You're in your own space. So I start talking about like I'm actually that sign. So that's why I've said I'm in my own energy. You're in your own energy. You're in your own element. You're in your own knowing. You're in your own being. You're in a soul connected energy. So this is like listening to that soul energy, your soul self, where I feel like a lot of you is maybe feeling that now. Not just the spiritual self, but it's bigger than that. But we start somewhere and we start walking towards it, or wherever we need to go. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there with lots of love, peace, harmony, and joy, excitement, adventure, also prosperity and abundance from my amazing spiritual team, the Zion Energy, who are working with me, and you as well in this video. Yeah, we leave you with all that and so much more. Okay, bye for now. We'll see you next Tuesday. So anyway, I just forgot to say this is 18th, Tuesday, the 18th of August, 2020. So we'll see you next week on Tuesday. Okay, bye for now.